interfacing with PIC microcontroller. So in this video we will see LED interfacing with PIC microcontroller. So as we know, LED is a light emitting diode, and if we connect positive voltage to the anode and negative voltage to the cathode, it is called as a forward bias condition, and LED will start glowing. And if we connect negative voltage to the anode and positive voltage to the cathode, then it will start it is considered as a reverse bias condition, and it will stop glowing. And in this is the interfacing diagram of PIC microcontroller with LED. So these are the normal connection: VDD plus 5 volt, VSS ground voltage. This is a master clear connection, and this is a oscillator connection, and this is a PIC microcontroller. So any port you can use to connect LED. So this is an example. Our port B is used for the LED connection, and here the port LED is connected to the RB0 port pin, and here there is via resistor, it is other end of the LED is connected to the ground. So this is a LED interfacing diagram. Or any port pin you can connect single LED or any port number of LEDs, 8 LEDs or 4 LEDs to the port pin. Now LED consumes less current, and the current available with port pin is sufficient to drive the LED. So let's begin with the program of LED interfacing. So in the LED interfacing program, we will discuss LED interfacing program from first line. So this is a MP Lab software, and in the MP Lab software the same process has to be we need to follow the same process by using create the project, build the project, and execute the project. So first of all, we will go to the file menu, then click on the new project, and we'll do all default setting and we'll create the project. So this is a project which is created previously, and source file, and click on .c source file for this particular practical. So let's start with the explanation of the program. The first line, we will define crystal oscillator at 8 megahertz. This is the header file. These are the by default connection. As we know that Windows required, as we know that default settings are required. So we'll go to the window menu, then we'll use program memory, configuration bits, and configuration bits we will use oscillator, crystal oscillator, SC oscillator, power on reset is off, watchdog timer is off, and debug is off, and low voltage power is off. So these are the default connections which are required. Now after doing the default connection, we will click on generate source code to the output, and here the code is generated. Now we can copy the required part of the code and we'll paste in our program. So these are the required settings for the program, and in all program it is required. So every program you require these settings. Then from main program, our main code is very simple. Trace register is a bidirectional resistor. Trace resistor is used to set the pin as output or input pin. If we use initialize the particular bit of the port pin as a 0, then it will act as output pin, and if we set particular port pin of the register as 1, then it will act as a input pin. So as LED is connected to RD0 and RD1 pin, we will set these pin as a output pin. So in the trace registers, we will use this trace registers bits dot RD0, so only first pin is equals to 0 0. It means we will set the pin as a output pin. Then tries D bits dot RD1 is equals to 0 0, means we are setting RD1 pin as a 0 0. Now as we explained previously, first we will send 1 to the port pin, so port D bits dot RD0 is equals to 0 1, and we'll call delay. So LED will start glowing for a fixed amount of time. Then again we'll pass 0, so the LED will clear the port pin and LED will turn off, and again we'll call delay. So this is the same thing we perform for RD0 and RD1. RD1 again we'll set the pin as 1, then call delay, then set the pin as 0 and call delay. So this is a very simple LED interfacing program. Now we will debug the code. So after debugging, it will show build successful, and here the hex file is generated. So copy this hex file. Now we have copied this hex file. Now we'll go to the Proteus simulation. In the Proteus simulation, this is the LED all the components which are required for LED interfacing. Let's do a new project. So new project. So new project, LED 1 2. Next, then we will do next and do the required setting. So it will build a blank project for us. Then go to the component device menu, then click on P, write down the name of the controller. So PIC 18F4520. So this is a PIC 18F4520. Then click on OK. So you will get this PIC controller. Then we'll go again for LED. Then you can select a single LED. Now here there are many options for the LED, so we will select two LEDs. Here blue LED and green LED. So we'll use here first as a blue LED and another one more LED. Okay, green LED. Now we will rotate it as per the requirement. Both the LEDs we will rotate. Now we will in the program we have specified that first LED is connected to RD0 and second LED is connected to RD1. Now other end of LED is connected to the ground. So the other end of the LED is connected to the ground. Then power connection is provided to the VCC. So these are the connections are completed. Now we will use your 8 megahertz value and we will paste our code here, hex code here. Then click on OK. So our simulation is ready. Now click on start simulation. Now LEDs are glowing and our program is executing. Now this is all about LED interfacing with the help of Proteus simulation. So thank you.